One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Temple Owls, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Lincoln Financial Field. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Temple's offense will take the field first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Back to throw, it's Simon. Fires to the tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
First down, Temple.
Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Irvin. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Wants to throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And the try is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. The Midshipman offense makes its way onto the field for their first possession of the game. You missed the 52-yard field goal, come up empty on the drive, and now momentum sort of swings to the offense as they'll snap it from the 35. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. They'll send the back in motion. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. Breaks into the open. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
The big fullback's got it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. Spins away from the defender. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Right back to the well. Nice move there.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to pass. It's Simon. They're setting up the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. There he goes. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. And the Owls are facing 3rd and inches. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Looks as if he's going to run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. Touchdown, midshipman. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Caught over the middle. It's Clark.
I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down.
Turning it on. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Got his man downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Simon. Catch in the middle, it's Bermudez. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? The sure hands, it's Chase. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. Shakes off the defender. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Smashes it between the uprights. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a 1st down. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Swings it out to his running back. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
And it's 3rd and goal, and listen, you're throwing for it. I get it, but you got to understand the shortness of the field down here and what I can get off quickly. I can't take sacks. I want to give myself that opportunity on 4th down to have a really manageable situation if I want to go for it.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Navy offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Rushes on him. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Horvath. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. He holds one deep down the left side. Got it inside the 10. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Owls.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. Utah is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Alex Smith, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Arizona State.
Hauls it in.
If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain, after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. On the run, it's Chapman. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Catches it at the 30. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking to throw, it's Simon. He's got it. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Caught in the backfield, it's Clark. Oh, he's got some space. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Temple lines up quickly.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Got the first down and more. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He'll pull it down and run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw. It's Horvath. Looking to buy time. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And first down for the offense.
They'll give it on the counter. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the back. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Chapman. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Second down.
Goes to the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Navy now facing third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the grab. It's Chapman. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Navy searching for a fourth down conversion. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Bermudez. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to pass, it's Simon. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now on second down. Leaves it with the back. Nice move there. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Hustling ahead on third and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Navy will go back on the attack. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet. But I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Navy needs to come up with a big play on third and long. Looking for a man. It's Horvath. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
Navy will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole, and you just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
And the Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off play action. Hit as he throws. That's caught. It's Clark. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Owls in the hurry-up.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throwing right. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Back to pass, it's Simon. Unloads to the right. Got his man. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. From the gun, the ground game. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Sends it back in motion. Here comes the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. They'll go to the fullback. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Hutchinson. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Dropping back, it's Horvath. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Navy might want to catch this defense sneaking up on 2nd and inches. The option look. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. Lets it fly. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Navy! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Looking to throw, it's Simon. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself on the draw. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Slithers into space. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Temple lining up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He's got it. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. James Madison needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Harrisonburg behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to Louisiana.
Makes the grab. It's Clark.
Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Looking for a man. It's Simon. Trying to get behind the defense. Snags it on the right. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. They'll leave it with him. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Rides the back on the option to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes the Navy offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The midshipman trying to sail way forward on 3rd and half a mile. Dropping back, it's Horvat. Tight end finds a soft spot. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. They boot it away. Takes it on the return. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And now the offense will come onto the field again. From the gun. Give on the inside. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The offense lining up for a first down play. To the ground. He's got it again. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll send the back in motion. The hand to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking downfield. It's Horvat. He's got the back in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Hutchison. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Navy quick to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Wide open downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. defense was confused, and the head coach uses a timeout. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quickly complete. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman. And we've got a shootout.
That touchdown pass at the end of the half is really going to help out this quarterback's confidence. The extra point's going to give them the lead. You got to feel good heading in at halftime. When you're up on the scoreboard, expect them to keep throwing it around in the second half.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for blockers. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. His drive will open from the 15. To throw, it's Simon. It's complete to the left. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. The Owls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clark. They'll immediately call timeout. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the pressure. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Temple lining up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
Wants to return it. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Lincoln Financial Field.
Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And Navy will go back on the attack. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football game.
Navy will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bermudez. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. To the air, it's Simon. Grab near the sticks. It's Chase. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. They go to the ground. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. He'll keep it himself. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Cincinnati is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Desmond Ridder should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UC.
Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Navy! He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Quarterback on the keeper. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Simon. Got his man on the outside. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Navy starts this drive in the shallow waters with a 1st and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Toss sweep to the left. Touchdown, midshipman! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Catch in the middle, it's Chase. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Defense just can't cover this guy. We've seen it all game long, whether it's man coverage, zone coverage, double coverage. They cannot find an answer for him. He's already got over 150 yards.
Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bermudez. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Chains are set and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. The give to the back. Makes a man miss. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. To the air, it's Simon. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Whips it out in the flat. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
Yeah, and you see they keep creeping the running backs out in the flat right there. He slips them out to the right, gets him the football quickly. But this defense, man, I'll tell you what, you talk about speed, seeing things, reacting, and going and getting them on the ground. Really nice job.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Owls! Quick strike through the air for the score. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
37.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. He'll ride his man on the option. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Horvat.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football there.
Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. At the 35, he's open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. They feed him again. Picks up the first down. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Owls will line it up on 1st and 10. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Chase. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down and nothing doing there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air. It's Simon. Oh, they're after him. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
He splits the uprights. That slices the lead to 2.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kid, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Navy offense. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, David.
Yeah, executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Chapman. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Navy now facing 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Chapman. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Gets the back moving. Scanning the field, it's Horvat. Lets it fly. Complete to the left. Touchdown, Navy! And they take it in for 6 more points. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know these guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. James Madison is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there at Harrisonburg, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Louisiana. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And Navy will go back on the attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Handoff to the fullback. Tried to find his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. On the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Woodson. Here comes the heat. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. And here comes the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Owls line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That's reeled in. It's Clark.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Stop is made at the 35-yard line, a 5-yard gain there, and it's a 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Simon. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Bermudez. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The play action fake. Pressure coming. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
Well, we've seen this a couple times on this drive now, but having a lot of success with the quarterback sneak, and There's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive line getting a better push or he's finding the crease to the right side of the center or to the left side. Whatever he's doing, it's working. The defense has not been able to stop him, and they just ride the center and the QB sneaks.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Leaves it with the back. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Owls! Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Back to throw, it's Horvath. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker, it's Kent. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And that's good enough for 1st down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Got the back over the middle.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Turning it on! He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Kent. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. We've reached the break, and Navy holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're working that left side. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Navy lifts anchor in the red zone. The give to the big fullback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Give to the fullback. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. Looking to pass, it's Horvath. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, midshipman! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
47.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They needed a big play, and they got it, and the foot down for the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Chase. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. He'll keep it himself. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And now on second down for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a third and long. Back to throw, it's Simon. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
First down, Temple.
The give to the back. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Clark. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll pull them back to within 6. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Penn State is going to enjoy the trip back to Happy Valley after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there in Beaver Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Devin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Turns it on at midfield. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game? Now you run the option, you make the right read, get it to your pitch man where he can get upfield, get some extra yards. He's in the zone right now.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Big run there. Gets it inside the 20, all the way down to the 14 before he goes out of bounds.
Good enough for a first down.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rushes on him. Touchdown, Navy! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Simon. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Temple lining up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Give to the running back.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in this stadium knows that's what's going to happen.
Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
This quarterback is making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football. The guy already has over 200 yards passing, but he's doing it in the running game as well. Really good decision that time. Seeing nobody accounting for the pitch guy, you flip it out, you pick up a nice play offensively. Really good football IQ from the quarterback position.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Touchdown, midshipman! Quick strike through the air for the score. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now up 20 in the 4th. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Simon. A strike downfield. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Temple lines up quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll move the tight end. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down, Temple.
To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw. It's Simon. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Looking for a crease to the left. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Irvin. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. He'll keep it on the sneak. Sneaks it in.
It's just so nice to have a signal guard who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Ready to try the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. And here comes the Navy offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The midshipmen trying to sail way forward on 3rd and half a mile. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big CUSA matchup for you. Sam Houston was able to come away with the victory but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in Huntsville over the years. It's a win, but it honestly lacked any real style points. One game, I know, fellas, but it could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in CUSA.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Back to pass, it's Simon. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. Temple lines up quickly.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. A little screen to the running back. Nice move to pick up yardage. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to fire on second down. Oh, they're after him. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. After picking up the first down, they still have to move quickly here. Looking for a man. It's Simon. That's caught. It's Bermudez. There he goes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jones. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4.
On the play. Brings up second and goal.
Power football with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Turning to the running game here on third and goal. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Goes to the knee, and that will wrap it up, and their magical season continues. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, The possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.